Hello everybody, welcome back to DND404. I am your DM, Tony, and joined with me today are the other three cartoons in my Saturday morning lineup. Fellas, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, starting with the funny Jared.
Armos Vannon, checking in. Saturday morning, I'm a big Rocco's Modern Life. That was my jam. Ooh. Love that thing.
Saw that coming, and I'm not upset.
That's my go-to.
Yep. If you were part of the live stream, you know what I'm talking about.
Right. And I'm Dan. I play Minas Pebblewalker of the Ivory Boulders, and I am the Shaolin Showdown of this lineup. You know what that is? Please at me in the Discord.
Shaolin Showdown
and
was
no
sick.
one will at you because no one knows what that is.
I know what it is. This show is great.
Alec,
Raymundo.
I play Drell the Ashborn, and I'm just your classic Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, dude. I mean, you can't go wrong with a little Amy Jo Johnson, you know what I'm saying?
What a lineup, dude.
This is a great show. Great show. Fucking loved it.
Not a cartoon, but I respect the choice.
It's a Saturday morning show. That's why I went with it, because that's the only show I could remember I watched Saturday morning specifically. Not a cartoon.
The other ones I was thinking of were just the obvious, like Scooby-Doo. You know, love Scooby-Doo. 90s X-Men, though. Oh, God. I love 90s X-Men.
90s X-Men. 90s X-Men. Spider-Man.
And so my next character is based off of his 90s Gambit.
It's on Disney Plus now, by the way.
Yes, I know. It's awesome.
Fellas, welcome back to session 39. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one, but you know the deal. Before we get into the recap, we got to give you the rundown. And this week's rundown is brought to you by Alec. It's your turn, bud.
You know, I want to make sure you guys all go and download Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. No, I've just been playing a lot of it recently in the past 24 hours that we recorded, yesterday's episode or last week's episode. But, I'm gonna plug our Podbean this time. I know it's not really like a social media, but it's pretty important. If you guys are listening on Spotify, if you download the Podbean app, make a profile, and go follow us on there, give us a few thumbs up on our episodes. Super helpful. And we appreciate it.
Also, I just want to add one thing, just out of curiosity. If you happen to be listening to us on Samsung Podcasts, just let me know. I'm just curious. Just let me know if you listen on Samsung Podcasts specifically. That's it. That's all I want to know. In our last session, Minas and Drell were facing down a dragon while Armos charged blindly towards the vein of blood ore. Armos had absorbed the ore, and in a flash of red light, he caught a glimpse of what his work may be contributing to. The energy Armos had been collecting from the blood shards were withdrawn and channeled into the blue moon from your nightmares. Armos snapped back to reality and immediately passed out. Meanwhile, the dragon had taken a tactical retreat, leaving an animated breath behind to fight Drell while Minas goes to assist an unconscious Armos. After a quick puke and rally, Drell takes out the fog cloud dragon, and the three continue to explore the dragon's den. We pick up with an ambush from the dragon and Minas almost falling to a mimic's trap. Bard, play that intro. Let's get on with the show. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to the world of Humbrea, featuring 3 first-time adventurers and 1 very patient DM. This is D&D 404.
Well, welcome back, everybody. I just want you to know that, against my own will, I am going to try Jared's method of having the cameras up, even though I hate seeing myself.
I think it's good.
It's probably going to be great. It's probably going to be, hopefully, more fun.
Boys, we're going to pick up today's session where we left off. Minas, you had just defeated a mimic that tried to eat you after Drell had punted you over a pit where the mimic was disguised as a chest. You are stuck in this corridor with a dead mimic's body, while Armos and Drell are out in the main cavern hallway face to face with the green dragon you've been fighting this entire time. And we left off on his last initiative where he once again formed this green fog cloud within his mouth and blew it out by his feet, creating another animated breath, another gaseous form of himself. We're going to go ahead and continue from the top of the round, starting this session at initiative 21. Drell, why don't you go ahead and take your initiative, bud?
Fuck. It's another one of these guys, huh? I kind of look around and don't see Menace. Oh, Menace isn't here again. What a coincidence. And I'm gonna go ahead and... So is it like in front of me? Because I was like up against the actual dragon, right?
So when he made the animated breath, he blew his gas fog right at his feet, so he's like standing over it. They're kind of occupying the same space at the moment.
I think I'm just gonna attack the main dragon. I was gonna do the gaseous one, but I want to try to get as much benefits from using the giant stiller as possible.
The gaseous dragon is like, hey, is that for rematch? It's me again. And he's like clawing at you, standing on his hind.
One. He doesn't even like make a different one. That's an 18 to hit.
From the big dragon? Yeah, it hits.
Big dragon, yeah. That's 32 damage to the green dragon.
Oh. So I don't know if you remember from last time, but this dragon was already bleeding from its mouth and was really pissed off at you as you were delivering blows left and right. As you deal another 32 points of damage, and as it's blowing out this breath, you run up to it and you deliver another, was that both of your attacks?
No, that was only one.
You go ahead and you slash him right across the mouth and you knock one of his teeth out with this heavy hit as he's just recouping from his dragon's breath. And his jaw looks very messed up.
Oh, man, dude, yeah, you should really go see a dentist about that because your breath is also fucking gross.
You see that he's like kind of shocked where he is, and he's like looking at his like giant dragon hands as he sees the blood pouring down from his maw. And he's like, you left him speechless for a moment.
Yeah, I do that a lot. And I'm gonna go ahead and use my second attack. Oof, that's only a 13 to hit that time.
That one is gonna miss as you try to take another slash at him, and he kind of recoups and smacks your attack away with his tail.
I guess just a question. Can I, if I wanted to, I get 2 attacks. So could I have attacked the gaseous one with my second attack, or does it have to be the same?
No, you can change targets with that as long as you don't have to like move, because your extra attack is not a separate attack action. So if you're gonna make 2 attacks, you're just attacking something in your area twice. If you had to move, I would have to check.
This has actually been debate for a while, from what I know. A lot of people say you can still move because rules is written. It's just as long as you take the action, you're allowed to take another attack. Just throw that out there. But
yeah,
it's your game. It's your game.
I don't know how I would rule that because it never happened before.
I don't know if I would ever.
I would allow you to change targets. I don't know if I would allow you to move again. I think I would probably allow you to move again.
All right, that's it for my turn. Right, meow.
Right, meow. Cool. We're gonna go ahead and move to initiative 16, which are my boys. The dragon, looking at his bloody hands, looks at you, and you can see the steam leaving his nose and his eyes becoming more bloodshot and induced with rage. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. And he's speaking with a little bit of a lisp because he's missing a tooth now. He's like, nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Oh, this is terrible. You fool! You fool! You will not stop me! You will not stop me this day! And he is going to make 3 attacks against you. Boop, 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 boop. He's going to snap at you with his toothless smile now. That's a 26 for the bite.
Misses.
Oh yeah, okay, your wildest dreams. That claw attack misses. And another 26 for a claw. You take 5 points of damage from its bite, with an additional 8 points of poison damage that's already halved. On top of that, you take an additional 4 points of slashing damage as it comes down with its claw.
Okay, I want to use a superiority die to attack him on the missed attack.
Ooh, yeah, you go ahead and riposte his missed claw attack. Go for it.
So I roll out of the way and I just go, lunch has been canceled today due to the lack of hustle. And I'm gonna go ahead and fucking. Oh my god, that's a nat fucking 20,
no,
dude. Let's
no
way. Shit.
Go. Let's fucking
Wow.
Say goodbye to your dragon, Tony.
Okay, hold on.
Dude, he is not like,
There's a chance.
he's low. I'm gonna let you know right now, because I'll eat my fucking hat if you kill him in this turn. He's low, but if you manage to do this much damage on one swing, I will be very impressed.
Do it. Do you need me to math for you? You want to shout me out some numbers? I'll get the calculator ready.
Fuck.
That is 45 damage.
No fucking way. No, it's not. No,
Yes,
it's
it
fucking
is.
not.
It's
No,
an
it's
nat 20.
fucking not. 45
It's a nat
points of
20.
damage.
It's 45 damage, yeah.
Hey, where's that hat, though?
Fuck you. Finish him, Drell. Holy fucking shit. Dude, he has
This is gonna be a short
32
episode.
points of health. Oh my god. Dude.
How many damage dice did you get to roll?
So I rolled 4d8s, 4d6s, and then I also get a +2. So yeah.
I'm glad I session prepped. Holy fucking shit.
And I also get to so what saved me on that though was my attacking or my
Great weapon mastery.
yes, the great weapon mastery. I get to
Yes, you have to
reroll ones and
reroll.
twos, yeah. So
So.
yeah, so I kind of just say that to him. Lunch has been canceled because he's trying to fucking eat me, and I just fucking slash him right in the mouth, and just fucking completely like sever his like from his mouth his whole head in half.
Ooh. It was like a predator.
Yeah, but I like just taking the top off, like his his skull and his eyes just flop onto the ground.
As he comes down with this rage-induced bite, he snaps at you, and then he comes at you with the claw, and as he's coming up with the third attack, you roll out of the way with this vicious riposte with a critical hit as you slash up through his hand, up to his head, essentially scalping him, and he flails back in a ferocious roar, and all this gas and fog spew out of his mouth as it begins to fill the cave, and he flops back, squirming and crawling for his dear life, and he's whatever little life he has left in him, you see that he's like trying to crawl away behind him, heading back to his horde, and he's just pulling himself by his one good arm, and he's kicking and trying to do everything he can to get away from you. He's like, no, it's too soon.
How's he speaking right now?
So by the way, like he attacked, like he hit him from like the corner of his mouth. He has a massive head. Even with the Giant Slayer, like it doesn't completely scalp him, but he has taken severe brain damage that he's clinging on to his last thought as he's trying to feebly crawl away, and his movements become slower and weaker before he eventually just drops and becomes lifeless. He's like, no, it's too soon. And he manages just to get a few feet as he and his tongue drips out.
You see Minas walk out of the entrance of that tunnel with blood, guts, and sawdust all over him. Did we do it, guys? Guys, I can help now. I can help now.
Oh, look who showed up to the party.
Yeah, look who fucking showed up.
I just fought this chest thing by myself.
Oh, I go, oh, and look what I fought by myself. And I point at the dragon.
He peers around the corner.
But as he says that, Drill kind of looks at Armos like shut up. Don't say anything about the fireball.
Minas also looks at Armos like, did you help?
Everything's surrounded in fire, like, and I just shrug.
Yeah, I'm looking at the fire like,
It was all Drell with it.
See, yep. What did I say?
yeah, I forgot your axe did fire damage when you said marmalade. How could I forget?
Yep, exactly.
Wow.
So,
I thought you were supposed to be showing up your old school bully over here killing big beasts. You have Drell over here doing it. And Reginald starts laughing at you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got kicked across a chasm into a chest beast. What was I supposed to do?
He looks at Reginald looks at Armos and he goes, "That's like textbook personal problem, right? Am I right?"
yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It's like when I throw you, it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, but I poof back.
Yeah, it's true.
You know,
Let me hear this, Reginald. Did you do anything this battle, huh?
it's called emotional support. and he tightens
I
his
could have used
headband.
that in the tunnel.
You did great, bud. You did great.
Is the mimic like something I can chop up and bring to Novo? Is there like meat in that, or?
So when you go back to the mimic, oh, by the way, the foggy cloud dragon, it dissipates when the dragon dies. And one more thing happens when the dragon dies. When the dragon was stumbling and fumbling and like trying to hang on to its last inch of life, the cave started to rumble, and Youth and almost in minutes, you sense that the magic in this place has completely faded when he drew his last breath.
So that counts as 2, right? With the green gas thing. I'm just going to count that as 2.
You hear in the distance all these little scraggly footsteps and voices like, oh God, oh no, the big man bit the let's get out of here, boys. And you hear a bunch of tiny kobolds in the distance make a run for it towards the entrance of the cave.
Oh, thank God.
I hate you guys so much for killing the dragon this early in the session, but I'm also proud.
I go back to my last question about the mimic meat, by the way.
So, when you go back to the mimic, you look at where the chest was when the mimic died, and where it fell, it looks like a giant puddle of purple ooze as it's slowly dissolving. You don't see a chest there. You don't see whatever shape it took. It just looks like a purple, acidic purple pool of ooze.
Cool.
Yeah. Mimics.
And that's all over me. Menace looks at all the kobold corpses, burnt corpses around the dragon, and just goes up to Armos and is like, nice job on those kobolds, and gives him a fist bump.
You gotta blow it up too. You gotta blow it up. Okay. I want to go up the hill where the treasure was. Like, the rumbling has subsided, I'm assuming, right?
The rumbling has subsided.
Here he goes. And Drell's the fucking rat, dude, right? Yeah.
I like to get my loot goblin on and head up there to see if all that sweet money is still up there, and share it with my friends, and because we worked so hard on it.
I want to grab a spike off the dragon real quick and add it to the back of my giant sword.
Yeah.
Yes,
Sweet.
you guys can absolutely do that. So you
Can I
go
also
ahead.
investigate the dragon body?
That's what I was about to do.
Sure. What would you like to do with the dragon body? Like, what are you looking for with an investigation?
I guess can I look to see if there's any like special, anything special on the dragon, like tattoo or rune wise, or is it just like a normal fucking dragon?
How about when I'm walking by, I do an Arcana check on the dragon to see if there's anything that would help our teammates out. I was walking by, so it was only a 9.
So you're fairly confident, even with a 9, that that dragons. Menace, you know this too. Actually, because Drell, you're from the north. There, you've heard legends of dragons, so you kind of have like a good inkling about what the nature of a dragon from stories. You know that there's magic, there's devil magic, and there's also dragon magic. And dragon magic is unique on its own. So every dragon that is born till the day they die, and sometimes even after death, they carry this magical dragon presence with them. And you know that when this thing fell, it has completely gone. And the dragon magic did not live on.
All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna collect some spikes from it for the back of the giant slayer, and then I'm also gonna collect some. It's kind of fucked up, but I'm gonna collect some meat from it and put like a fuck ton of it and put it in my bag of holding. That way we can give it to the dude at the fucking shop.
That's what, yeah. Menace is helping.
I want to take a part of its wing and give it to Reginald and be like, here you go, bud. Now you have 8.
Oh my god. Doesn't feel earned, but Yeah, I'll take it. He takes like this giant part of the wing that you cut off from him, and he puts it in his little backpack, and he starts gnawing on some of the meat. I've never had dragon before. This is, it's a little gamey.
Can I take some of the dragon wing and fashion mini dragon wings, like coming out from the underside of the backpack?
Yes. Are you trying to give it like purpose, like a practical, or just for show?
Like, if I do a good enough check, if it's good enough, could Reginald glide?
Give me a motherfucking egg. I don't even know what.
Motherfucking.
Give me a sleight of hand. Do you have any
Sleight
tools?
of hand check.
Do you have any tools that would like be you'd fashion clothes together?
Wait, I do somewhere. Hold on. I can help you.
What tools do you have?
I think I have a thread or needle or something. Armos fumbles around in his backpack looking for something to help.
If you don't have any tools, Armos, Minus, just go ahead and give me a...
You know, my Aunt Dory did teach Drell how to, sew his own clothes because they lived up on a mountain and stuff and they didn't have stores. So I feel like I could help with this.
You're going to make me 2 checks if you don't have any tools for this. You're going to make me a nature check, and then you're going to make me a sleight of hand check. The nature check is to see if you can grab the materials necessary from the dragon without breaking them too much, and then the sleight of hand would be crafting the garment.
That's a 12. And that is a 10.
You make some wicked cosplay dragon wings that just look kind of cool. From far away, it's like, wow, where'd you get those cool dragon wings, bro? But the closer you get to it, you can kind of see the hot glue and the styrofoam sticking out of the edges and things like that. And it's like okay, it's your first time making it, but you did a solid job. And Reginald puts on, whoa, look at me, I'm like a bat. And he just he flaps his arms with the wings.
I pick Reginald up above my head. I'm like, all right, let's try it out, Reginald. And I run like 10 feet and launch him.
And he goes straight down into the ground. He just, boom.
It's like a poorly made paper plane, just boom.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's great.
But then, I spend the rest of my time cutting out dragon meat while Drell's doing his stuff.
Okay.
The gold.
Can I take a souvenir?
What would you like to take, bud?
His eye. I want to make a necklace.
Go ahead and make me a nature check as you...
I've never done that.
Or a sleight of hand check. Sleight of hand.
Oh.
A sleight of hand.
Okay,
Sleight of hand for here.
It was one better. 7.
You have one more shot as you completely gouge this eye as you're trying to remove it from its skull.
Another sleight of hand. Here we go. It's a 12.
It's a little rough around the edges, but you manage to pull it out, but it's like, oh, gushy, and you hold it. So you go to the first eye, and it's like, all right, time to make me a trinket. And it's like, oh, fuck that one up. Good thing he has 2. And you walk over to the other side of its head, and you pull out this gushy eye that's not the cleanest job, but you have a dragon eye.
Yeah. I wrap it up carefully and put it in my bag.
Go ahead and add 10 pounds of dragon meat to your inventory. It's a modest amount of meat. It's like a nice thigh, maybe some from its belly. Very lean creature. It wasn't like a huge dragon. As you investigate, you can probably tell that as far as dragons go and as ageless as they are, this was probably one that was relatively young compared to other dragons. Drell, you take the spikes from its back and some teeth and add it to your blade, and you guys have taken enough evidence to prove that you have slayed a dragon minus dragging its actual head out of the cave with you.
Yeah, I take a tooth as well.
And now you guys are making your way back to its horde, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Can we look around? See if I saw Menace really down about those flowers the Drell had. And can I look and see if there's any more that we can give to him?
Yeah, I think that's what he's looking for immediately as he walks to the horde.
There you go.
when you guys are walking back to the horde on top of this hill, the dragon's horde was completely covered in this luscious dark green grass with all these plants growing around it. When the dragon died, it all started to decay and wilt and wither. Drell, the flower you got from your last session is still in good condition. It did not decay.
Perfect. Mine's okay.
So boys,
Minus kicks a rock.
talking as a DM to players, because I am about to kick myself in the ass. Seeing how the session has been going so far, I'm definitely going to regret this decision, but I have to, as the DM, to 3 first-time players, I must do my due diligence and award your dragon horde correctly, which is completely at random. You will not get any storyline weapons, storyline items here. This is how a dragon should be awarded, and it should be random.
I've heard about this.
Appropriate to your character level, as described by the Dungeon Master's Guide. I'm going to need you guys to make me some rolls.
Yes.
First, we're going to see how much money is there. Somebody roll me 2d6.
I got D6s right in front of me.
Cool. I'm sorry, I lied. You're going to roll me...
I almost did it.
Here's what you're going to do. You're going to roll me 3d6 and then 6d6 separately. And tell me what those rolls are.
I'll do the 3.
I'll
you
do the
the
6.
6. Yeah.
Okay.
6d6, correct?
3d6.
Yes. Yes and yes.
Okay.
That's 2, a 5, and a 5, or total of 12.
Okay, so we're going to do... you get 12 platinum pieces.
What?
Wait, is this per person?
This is total.
Jeez.
Armos, what did you roll on your 6d6?
23.
You get 2,300 gold pieces. Drell, roll me 2d6.
That's 3.
3? That's 3,000 silver pieces. Now, I need 2 more rolls. I need 2 of you to roll me... I need 2 of you to roll me a D100.
Well, Dan's definitely
I was waiting. I was
ready
like,
to go.
Dan, roll me a D100 and let me know what you get.
I rolled the other one.
Nice.
64. It's a 64.
64. All right, we'll get back to you in just a second. Who's going to roll the other D100?
I did. It's 86.
86.
Ooh.
Great.
Those are high numbers.
I don't know if that's good or bad, though.
We're going to start with the 64. Dan, please roll me 2d4.
Oh, I got D4s. Let me tell you. Got 2 1s.
Okay. You find
Unmute yourself, Jared.
you find in that giant pile of money as you're going to dig through the gold, you find 2 art pieces, a painting and a chalice, both worth around 25 gold pieces each. Now I need you to roll me 1d4.
2.
Awesome. Okay, so that is for Minas. Drell, you got an 86.
No, 86, yeah.
Go ahead and roll me 3d6.
7.
You get 7 gems, all worth 50 gold pieces each. Now you're going to roll me 1d4 and let me know the number you get.
That's another 1.
So what those rolls did, the d4s, tells you me what item you get off a specific table based on the d100 that you rolled. Going from Minas, do me a favor, roll me a d100 twice.
No.
Jesus Christ, this is the most complex.
98.
Ooh.
Oh, that's got to be a good one.
Hell yeah.
He's smiling. It's got to be a good one.
You for your first item, you find a red ruby necklace enchanted with magic.
Yes, love magic.
Yeah, Ormos is thrilled.
When you pick it up, when you pick up this ruby red necklace, you feel a moderate amount of heat emanating from it.
I'm so excited.
And then a 32.
You find a potion filled with clear liquid with a silver whirlpool swirling inside of it. All right, Drell, you're going to roll me.
I'm going to let Jared do it.
Oh.
Okay, Jared, please roll me 1 D100.
All right. 56.
You find a trident.
Nice.
I'm Aquaman.
And etched into the trident are indeed sketches and etches of fish.
Oh, it's going to go good with my horn.
So you have all of this money. You're like, this is not neatly packed away. This is a bunch of these are 2 chests spewing out with gold and platinum, sitting on a mound of silver and gold with this art and weapons sticking out of it. This is not something you can easily just put in your bag and just be like, I'm rich now.
It's a good thing I brought a cart.
Yes, you do have a cart, so you do have to lug this stuff.
Also have a bag of holding.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, 100 gold coins is about a pound. The bag of holding has a maximum carry weight of 500 pounds. Normally, as DM, I wouldn't let gold be like an encumbrance thing. I just kind of avoid encumbrance rules. Given the amount of money that you were just awarded, you have to find a way to carry it all out of here.
Well, so then I guess to make it easier, what we'll do is we'll just throw the ruby necklace. Well, I guess one of you guys could put it on.
Minus puts it on immediately. He's like, oh, this matches my mohawk.
You guys do need to figure out what these weapons do, so you do need to take some time to attune to it or study and understand the item. So you can do this during a long rest, and we'll just sit. When you guys take a long rest, you guys can study the items, and with your magical knowledge, you can figure out what they do.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna probably put the gems, the trident, and the 2 paintings in the bag of holding, so we don't have like a bunch of.
Armos, figure out what this potion does. Like,
Deal.
It's in Armos' hand.
Ooh.
All right, let's carry this out, Dro.
Yeah, I assume we put the platinum in most of the gold as much as we can in the bag as well, and then anything we can't, we're like, especially the silver, we're probably gonna put on the cart, right? Actually, fuck it, we're gonna put the paintings in the cart too, so we can fit more gold. So how much is 1 gold?
100 gold weighs a pound.
So it's 23 pounds. Oh, I could definitely fit all of that. It's 500 pounds, and it's only 23, or 500 pounds, and all the gold and platinum is only 23. Well, the gold's 23. How much does each blood shard weigh? And how many blood shards are in the bag as well?
Let's just say we can make it a lot less. If all of a sudden.
Nope.
We need to just, you know.
You've had enough blood shards for the day,
Yeah.
Armos.
We've damned enough souls. We don't need to worry about that.
Actually, with the money I've given you, you could probably fit it into the bag of holding, because I'm really bad at math and I thought it'd be a lot more.
All right.
Hold
Sick.
the bag. Wait, no, I'll hold the bag. You
No.
pour.
I'm definitely holding the bag, and I look at
Oh,
Armos.
God. No, hold the bag so I can pour the gold.
The 3 of you gather up all these new jewels and items and your fresh new dragon hoard, and you tuck it away, and this bag of holding that seems to have an infinite void of space suddenly seems full to the brim. And it kind of even feels tight when you cinch it up and stow it away onto your cart. You guys are in this dark cave. You guys can finish exploring it or leave. It is completely up to you.
Is that Jobol the Kobold? Can I shout out and see if he is still around? Any kobolds around? Jobol? No? Hello?
After a few moments, you do not get an answer.
Were you guys ready to get out of here or what?
Yeah, I think it's time we get out of this cave.
Yeah, I could definitely use a rest.
So the 3 of you walk out of the dragon's den. From loud rumbles and tremors to hushed whispers to caved silence. You leave victorious. You head back into the forest and you start to see the sun setting. It is now approaching nighttime and late evening.
Any of you guys want to just camp for the night? Drell's like really fucking hurt. He's like, I could use some sleep.
How close are we to Novo? You want a late night snack?
How close are we?
If you want to travel to Novo's food cart, you can definitely make it there within about an hour or two's travel as you try to recall the path you've taken. But you're not that far from his cart.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we might as well, right? And then in the morning, we can just sell him the fucking meat.
I think we sell it to him now.
Well, I mean, I assume he's going to be closed by the time we get there. It's getting dark.
Oh,
Yeah.
you might be right. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
You know, I always try to think
I don't know food cart hours.
Yeah, exactly. You got to get the app. I think we're just going to try to make our way back to his cart, and then we can just sleep outside of that.
As the sun begins to set, as you make it back to Novo's cart, you do sense something ominous about the nature around you. You actually see dead birds in your path, not on the way you're traveling, just like below trees and scattered various around the forest. You do see some dead rabbits. You also see like another dead wolf. They all look like the corrupted version of the wolves you just fought in some way. Like these were, when you go to look at them as you're passing through, these animals look like they were eaten or killed somehow and then mutated from beyond that point, similar to the wolves you fought, where they have like this red crystal essence scar in their forehead, and like their ribs are exposed. They're much larger than they're supposed to be. Like for the birds, the like one wing is larger. For the rabbits, it's like their feet are abnormally big and they have large fangs and mandibles. Even the wolves have like massive heads. They look more like dire wolves in a forest. It looks like they've died first and then went under this mutation, as they all seem to dissolve when you left.
All right, Ormos, what did you do now?
This wasn't me.
Don't look, Sid. Sid, don't look.
You see Sid like covering his hole. You make it back to Novel's campsite. There is a roaring campfire. There's actually some patrons there. It looks like some people are setting up camp for the evening, as it looks like they have decided to stop here and rest for the night. It looks like a bunch of merchants, like people like a bunch of merchant carts, and it looks like just raw materials. It doesn't look like they're selling anything. It looks like leathers, wood, stone. It looks like construction supplies. And you can just gather right off the bat that these are being sent from the town of Gilo or other neighboring towns to help the city of Dilmore.
Because they're like trying to rebuild after everything caught on fire.
Yeah, so after you take a long rest, it'll be 4 days since the Dilmore incident. Since you left, it'll be about a week total since Dilmore fell. You go back to Novo's cart, and sure enough, he is closing up for the night. As you see, and you see all these mage hands cleaning some dishes, and the fire is still roaring. You still smell some delicious foods, and it looks like he called last rounds as he's starting to make these midnight dishes and prep for tomorrow's feast.
Oh, what's going on here? Some kind of party?
Oh, adventurers! He gives a big old sniff, and before he turns around, his belly knocks over a bunch of clean plates. As he leans out, he goes, little one, back already? That was quick. Ooh, you three look. He looks at like the state the three of you are in, and like Drell's messed up, Minus looks messed up, Almost looks
blood.
Almost is like limping because he's like exhausted. It took you double the time to get here. He goes, you three looked, to be frank, well seasoned.
Yeah, do you have like some herbal kind of meal that'll help my buddy here? And he points to Armos.
Well, we have the High Harvest Puree still available.
Yeah, Minus, no, don't buy one from this guy. Remember, I still have one.
Oh, okay.
You can use mine. You use mine. And I give Armos my puree.
Ooh.
Leftovers, always good. Fresh is guaranteed.
It's not leftovers, it's still a day of. The leftovers is more like...
If you don't eat by the time when you purchase, it's considered.
It told me 24 hours until the freshness goes away.
I said 2 days. I guaranteed freshness for 2 days. Don't you dare smear.
So then
Don't
it's
you
not,
dare
so
smear Novo's
yet.
good name. And he gives you like this grin. He's like,
As I'm grabbing the puree to hand to Armos, I kind of like whisper to Minus and Armos, guys, I just realized this guy's a dragonborn. We're about to sell him dragon meat. You guys don't think he's gonna be pissed about it, right?
Just don't mention the dragon chest. I'm telling you, it's a bad thing.
I have so many questions for this dragon.
Pretty sure this guy's actually about to be pissed.
Hey, Nova, you're a dragonborn, right?
yes, I am born from dragons. Yes.
Do you like that it's called Dragon Chess? Do you think that's cool?
I think it's great. I mean, chess is played like chess. Dragon chess is played like dragon chess. Two different things.
Exactly. See, that's what I said, Armos.
So, what about eating dragons? You like to eat dragons?
I have
Subtle.
tasted dragon before. Very gamey. Not particularly my go-to dish, but I have.
Would you say people like to eat it though?
if you like gamey meat, sure, it's quite exotic. I mean, we don't see many dragons around here.
So, like, if we were to try to, like, sell you 10 pounds of dragon meat, is that something you'd be like...
Whoa, where did you find a dragon? And he's, like, rubbing his hands together, and his mouth begins to water, as he's like, ooh, a dragon?
That information would have to cost you, you know. Yeah, nothing's free, remember? We try to get free food, you charged us, so...
This is my livelihood. What?
Exactly.
How am I gonna get
Wouldn't
paid?
you want to invest in your livelihood?
How are you going to invest in
money to make money?
Exposure?
So what? You want to buy this meat or what?
Let me see. Place it down here. Let's examine the goods. And he takes out a little pocket knife, but rather than having all these, like a Swiss Army knife, rather than having all these tools, it's a bunch of different magnifying glasses, all varying in size.
Yeah, I take out the 10 pounds worth of it and I just put it on the table.
Oh, these make great sandwiches. Oh, yes, this is very nice. He begins to poke and prod at it as he begins to click through with his magnifying glass, zoom in on the quality. He goes, oh, there's no doubt. This is fine dragon meat. It's more of a veal. I guess you found a youngin'?
Yeah. It was, pretty young, we think.
Hey, listen, it's kind of fucked up, man. But I don't. Novo don't judge. I will buy your young dragon meat.
I mean, we had to get out of there some way. It was not letting us out alive.
Yes. What's the color of the dragon?
Oh, green.
Oh, they're dicks.
Oh my God, this guy was. I just wanted to talk to the dude, and he threw this crazy poison trap at me or something.
Yes, speed poison. Yes, had a lot of traps. Let me guess, he tried to lure you into dark corners and alleyways. Yeah, he does that.
This guy's good.
Yeah,
This guy is good.
Let me guess, he had servants too. He had a bunch of creatures doing his bidding.
How did
I'm
you
sure.
know? Oh my gosh, he did all those things exactly as you're saying.
Novo knows.
This guy reminds me of the Atlantis movie, the mole guy, where he's he's got the little magnifying glass in the headlamp when he's looking at the meat.
Love that character too.
All right, so what is this? How much you willing to pay for this stuff?
Oh, let me go check here. We got 10 pounds of young dragon veal. Okay, and he goes over to his cash register. Ching, and overflows full of gold. Catches a bunch in a bag, and he drops down a big old sack, and he goes, yes, I pay you 2,000 gold pieces for 10 pounds of dragon meat. And free dragon sandwiches.
Oh, I can't, I don't eat meat.
I'll do it. Don't worry. Cool. And I grab the bag of gold.
I feel like have tons of money. Maybe we should bargain with this guy to see if we can get something else.
Oh, Menace is bargaining. Hey, Novo. Those sandwiches you're making.
Yeah.
I want to see our names on that menu.
Yes. You 3 names will be on tomorrow's special.
Yeah, the DAM, the damn sandwich.
Damn sandwich.
Drell, Armos, Menace, the damn sandwich.
That's not our
damn
names.
Good.
But that wouldn't technically be our names. That would just be letters.
Oh,
our names start with.
But in parentheses, damn, then in parentheses, Drell, Menace, and Armos. Wait, how would you want it? How do you want it spelled out, guys?
I think
you want your full name, like Drell of the Ashbourne?
That's too long for a menu. I'm thinking the damn sandwich, and then in air quotes it has our names.
Air quotes.
Yep.
Drell, Menace, and Armos.
No, Drell, comma.
Okay. Armos, are you cool with this? Does this fit what you want?
Maybe we should get our own meals because, you could have the mini sliders. Mini tar sliders. Drell could have the tomahawk steak.
Yeah, if you make sliders out of these, that's an idea. Armos,
Veggie
that's a
sliders.
great idea. If you make sliders, name them after me.
We're just spitballing some ideas. We want our names on this menu.
Yes, I will put your names on the menu. How about this? The damn dragon sliders.
What if we just named it like the Mjolnir sucks sandwiches?
Yes, I love it.
No. We do not. We do not discredit heroes.
Oh, then no deal. And I grabbed the. I think we'll sell this. We'll see how much if it goes for 2,000 here. I'm sure it'll go for even more in the city.
Wait, no, I want it on this menu, Drell.
You
Drell,
want it
I really
on
want
this
it on
menu?
this menu.
Okay, fine. We'll do the damn sandwich thing.
The Damn Dragon Sandwich, brought to you by heroic heroes Drell, Minis, and Almose.
And that's gonna go above the Hydra one, right?
Well, we are fresh out of neck Hydra, so
Thank
we are fresh
goodness,
out of Hydra
okay.
neck. Yes, so you will be tomato special.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I grab the gold. I give him the 10 pounds.
Awesome. He's going to take the 10 pounds of dragon meat and he's going to start prepping, and you see him bring it over to some large pans as he begins to season and marinate it, and he puts it and stores it away, and as he gets ready to cook it for tomorrow's meal. When you guys wake up from a long rest, you will have your sandwiches.
I can't eat meat though. Don't forget.
And you just don't get sandwich. I mean, I don't understand the problem.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll probably get another salad tomorrow. Another garden bowl.
Yeah, I'll get one of those too. Reginald rubs his stomach. I'm not gonna lie, the dragon wing is actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. He starts eating the wing again. He goes, it's pretty tasty actually. Once you keep eating, it's kind of chewy.
Are they like moth bites out of the wing?
So the three of you are about to take a long rest. Are you resting here for the night?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, close to a cart, you know.
Yeah, I guess we'll kind of like not exactly. Well, I guess like. Do any of these other patrons that are traveling look like shady, or do they just look like honest folks just trying to?
Go ahead and make me an insight check.
15.
I got a 12.
Got a natural 20.
Ooh, Armos.
21 actually.
These people do not look threatening. They look like commoners. They don't even. They have, some of them have like hatchets and some spears on them, maybe some pitchforks that they would use to like fight off any animals. But these look like your run-of-the-mill commoners.
Are they all human?
They are varying races. There are some half-elves. There are some humans. There are some dwarfs. There's about maybe 8 other people sleeping at a campsite. They all look like they're part of the same caravan, providing aid to the town of Dillmore. You hear some chattering. They're drinking, joking around themselves. They seem relatively high spirits. They're keeping to themselves. They're not trying to intrude on your conversation. They're just getting ready to have, hopefully a peaceful night's sleep.
I want to walk over to him, and you said there's 8 of them?
There's about 8 of them
What
scattered.
you're saying, it's a fair fight.
Put up your hands. No, I'm just kidding. No, but for real, you said there's 8 of them. I'm just doing math real quick.
Yeah, there's 8 of them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk over to him, and I'm just gonna hey, you guys headed to Dillmore?
You see one of the humans pop up and he goes, aye. Yeah, he be heading to Dillmore, providing aid to the city walls.
I'm Drell, man. What's your name?
My name is Ettore.
Ettore. Well, hey, I just wanted to say, I appreciate you guys taking aid to the city, and I'm gonna toss each of them 10 gold.
Whoa, you go
I'm
ahead.
a nice person.
You give them 10 gold each, and they're looking at this gold. They're like, "Oh, mister, this is so kind of you. Why is this sudden generosity?"
I mean, you guys are helping other people, I don't want to say I'm well off, but
They're all looking at the gold, and they're like all in disbelief, and they're like counting it. The dwarf is biting the gold to make sure it's real. It's like, mister, this is so kind. What is your name?
my name is Drell of the Ashbourne.
Of the Ashbourne. You hear one of them pipe up, and the back guy goes, "You're the guy that took care of the bugbear problem."
Yep, that was me. Well, I mean, us, technically. And I, turn around and I point to Menace.
Then you must know me. And he puts his fists on his sides and puffs his chest out.
Oh, we didn't think we'd run into you here. What have you guys been up to?
Oh, I mean, everything. Too much, to be fair. It's been quite a journey.
Ever since the bugbear's problem was handled, everything's been better. Merchants have been coming in, travelers. We've been getting an influx of visitors, people traveling in and out of our town. The business is booming. The city's thriving because of the 3 of you.
You just gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
One of the guys that recognized you runs over and he shakes your hand with like both hands. He goes, thank you, sir. Thank you. Truly, I finally feel safe in my own home, and I don't have to worry about my family when I go out on contracts like this. Thank you, sir. Truly. He like bows his head as he steps back to give you your space.
All right, well, see you guys later. And I turn around and walk away.
You see some of the guys that just got all this gold. They're like trying to pull together to buy some last minute snacks because Novo does have a very expensive cart, but they are absolutely loving the food, and they decide to splurge and have a good feast. And then you see some of them like pocket the gold and with hopeful good intentions with it.
Hey, how's Frederick doing? How's Mr. Mayor?
Frederick, yeah, he's doing pretty well ever since, things have gotten good. And, when the city runs well and nobody has problems, the mayor, gets a little less roary.
How's Duncan?
Well, Duncan, the running goblin is still up and running, but I haven't seen Duncan in a few days.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, did he say he was going somewhere? What's going on?
No, I mean, I'm sure he takes his trips and his times off, yeah, but, no, he stepped away from the tavern in like the last week or so.
Okay, interesting. Well, we'll hopefully we see him again.
Yes. Duncan can handle himself, I'm sure.
Yeah, hey, any of you ever meet, what's that guy's name? Adelram something or other. Any of you know that guy?
You see that some of the people that are still in the conversation like look at each other when you mention that name, and they're like, yes, I mean, Adelram is the faithful Red Guard captain of Kilo.
Uh-huh. And do you know what he's up to lately?
Protecting the town, as all Red Guards do.
Okay, well, I hope he keeps the town safe.
Aye, safe for us, safe for my family, safe for everybody. And he nods his head and doesn't say anything more on the subject.
Well, hey, it was nice meeting you all. We're gonna set up camp over here. If we see you in the morning, I'll buy you another meal. How about that?
Oh, it is truly a blessed night. We've never felt more safe.
Yeah, and here, do me a favor.
Yeah?
When you get back to Dillmore, you tell Adelram that Menace said hello.
Drill, no. He's like tugging on Drill's shirt.
With best regards, I will not step foot in that tavern.
Oh no!
I will not step foot in that guild house.
Menace is speechless.
No.
You tell him Drill said what's up, then. Just yell it from the gate.
It's best to be, how do you say, under the map.
Instead of over the map. Yes. I've heard of this phrase. Under the map. He writes that down in his journal. People say under the map. What does it mean?
The three of you are at this campsite. Is there anything else you would like to do after talking to this group of contractors as you settle down to take a long rest and make camp for the night?
I'd like to look at some of the loot we got. What are you doing, Drell?
Yeah.
So when you guys initiate your long rest, I will tell you what those items do as you begin to study in and take your nightly routines. Is that what you guys want to do as you begin the next day?
Yeah. I think Drill's pretty beat. He's just fucking chilling. He's gonna sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Armos's head is still ringing and wants to get to bed.
Okay. Let's start off with the potion you found. So you guys found 3 items, a potion and 2 items. The potion is the potion of clairvoyance. When you drink this potion, you gain the effect of the clairvoyance spell. An eyeball bobs in yellowish liquid and vanishes when the potion is opened. As you examine it, you do notice that there's an eyeball floating around in this potion vial. The trident you got is the Trident of Fish Command. This trident is a magic weapon. It has 3 charges. While you carry it, you can use an action to expend 1 charge to cast Dominate Beast with a spell save of 15. From it on a beast that has an innate swimming speed, the trident regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. Proficiency with the trident allows you to add your proficiency bonus to attack rolls if you choose to make one.
And that's
Is it only
any
for
beast?
fish?
I was gonna say, or is it ocean animals?
Nope, it's just the spell Dominate Beast. It is not fish specific. The necklace is a gold chain with rubies hanging at the end of it. The necklace of fireballs.
Yes! Yes!
Oh my Lanta.
Wait, did you say fireballs, plural?
I
Like
did.
more than one?
Like
Here's
more
what you're
than
saying.
one. The necklace has, so I'm gonna need you to roll for this. Go ahead and roll me 1d6, please.
2.
The necklace has 5 ruby beads hanging from it. You can use an action to detach a bead and throw it up to 60 feet away from you. When it reaches the end of its trajectory, the bead detonates as a 3rd level fireball with a spell save of 50 feet. You can hurl multiple beans or even the whole necklace as one action. When you do so, increase the level of fireball by 1 for each bead beyond its first.
So now we have 2 people chucking fireballs on our team.
Yes, I love
This is
that.
it has ammo, so once you chuck 5 of them, it's done.
So cool. Yes. The potion, is it a one-time thing?
The potion is a one-time thing, yeah. And the trident is the only thing that is permanent, as it is a weapon.
Hell yeah. And I spin it around.
So, morning comes around, the sun begins to rise, and although you got back in the cart at nighttime, you still went to bed modestly early for adventurers, and you get up at the crack of dawn. You smell the sweet aroma coming from Novo's cart as he begins to grill and cook up this delicious dragon meat that he's given you. On the ledge of the cart, as he's cooking, getting ready for the day, you see 3 goodie bags with sandwiches inside, all containing the damn dragon sandwich. And on the menu, you see the special has changed to the damn dragon sandwich, brought to you by Drell, Armos, and Minas, heroic heroes and dragon slayers.
Hell yeah.
This is awesome. Hey, can I keep one of these menus, Novo?
No, keep the menu. They have a special magic. Lamente.
Well, that's cool, but why can't I keep it?
Don't keep the menu. And he takes the menu out of your hand. You managed to steal one before you leave. I will let you keep the menu.
Yeah.
21, actually.
Okay.
As you guys get ready, pack up your gear, you see that the contractors have already started leaving as they're trying to get back on the road as early as possible to get the most daylight. You hear a small but unfamiliar voice approach the cart. As you try to look around and you don't see anything. Is there a minus here? A minus Pelville Walker?
You talking to me?
Is the
Minas Pebblewalkery of the Ivory Boulders, soon to be king. Well, chieftain, I guess.
Great. He turns around, and when you turn around, you see this small, fuzzy creature. The creature looks to be a mix between a red panda and a raccoon. He has perked up fluffy ears, a long snoot with a raccoon-like tail with a red panda-ish body. He has black fur stripes all over him, and he looks very friendly, calming presence around him. And he has a satchel with a whole bunch of mail in it. And all across the satchel has 4 letters, the FFCS. And he goes, yes, you are Minas Pebblewalker, yeah?
Yes, that is I.
Okay. And he takes out a satchel and he begins to shift through all this mail that he has, and he takes out 2 letters. And he goes, I have 2 letters here for a Minas Pebblewalker.
Oh, that's great. Who's it from?
We got 2 letters from a mama.
Mom.
And then another from a Mirana.
What? Yeah. What was that second one?
A Mirana.
Okay. And he takes both of them.
So before you go to take the letters out of his hands, he goes, okay, that will be 20 gold pieces, please, to receive parcel.
Do I know if that's like a common practice or not?
So you don't know how he has these letters, but you see his, like, the name of the service he's from, and the name of the service is FFCS, and it clearly stands for something.
Can I do an insight check to see if he's like doing me over?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's a 16.
You can tell that it looks like a creature trying to do its job.
Never had to pay for this before, but here you go. It gives him 20 gold.
All right, thank you. I appreciate.
What's that stand for? That FFCS?
Oh, yes. I am from the Far-Fetched Courier Services.
Okay.
We're mailing outposts who have letters for a long period of time. Well, we buy the letters from the post office and go out to mercenaries and adventurers and deliver on their behalf. And then, because of the dangers and perils, we charge for the service.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that must be that's an interesting living. I like the hustle. Well, thank
yes.
you. What's your name?
My name is Ado Tedera.
Ayo
Yes.
Tedera.
Yes.
Ayo Tedera.
Ado Tedera.
Well, here's your 20 gold.
And he's like adjusting his satchel. He's a very small creature. He's like even smaller than you, Minus. Looks very cute, naked.
Naked.
His feet kind of look like hands as well. He's like, well, would you like to reply with a letter for a modest fee of 5 gold to mail to the nearest mailing outpost?
Oh, yeah. Do you mind waiting a few minutes while I read this? Drell, you got something?
Yeah, I was gonna say, so you charge to deliver and to take mail?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm just wondering, I mean, seems like kind of too fast.
I mean, I just humble Eotera, trying to feed many family of 24.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
The Eotera love family very much. Yeah.
All right, you wait over there. I'm going to read this.
I don't think it's the family you love, you know what I'm saying? And I nut elbow Arma.
You look at these letters and you see one from your mother. You see one from your mother, and it is just filled with joy. And she's like telling you about all the food she's been making and like things that have been going around town. And she's just like, I'm so proud of you. It's full of like this lovey, gushy stuff. And she's like, I guess some of my letters haven't made it to you, but I hope this one finds you well. And it's just like really comforting words to you.
Oh, did she send me her famous cookies?
There is indeed a package with it, and it has some delicious cookies.
Of course. I never actually ate the cookies that I got from the beginning of the campaign.
Yeah, they're just moldy sitting in your bag. You just didn't have the heart to eat it. The other letter.
That's awesome.
Roll me a D4.
3.
Okay. So you open this letter, and it's from Miranor.
Uh-huh.
And you read it in his voice, and it goes, "Dear Pound Cake, it's your favorite bull. Your name was brought up at the monthly town meeting. Psych! Your mom's cinnamon buns cakes were so delish. She even gave me the extra she forgot to pack into your lunchbox. See you later, loser!" And it's like a bunch of E's and R's. And it has a sketch of like a jacked bull and like a tiny dot, and there's an arrow pointed to the big jack bull. It says Miranor, the best bull, next chieftain, and the dot that says Minis the loser.
The loser. It's gonna be okay. Meditation practice. Melora told me to meditate and breathe. Sid, I want to punch something.
You see Sid punching the air like really angry.
Menace goes to kick a rock, but accidentally hits Sid Jr. He's like, oh, sorry, Sid Jr.
And falls over.
Sorry. Sorry, I'm just mad. Daddy's mad.
The small fuzzy animal, Aotora, comes up to you. He's like, would you like to respond? Yeah?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I'd like to send back a letter to my mom. Okay.
Yeah.
And he just reads this like way too long thing about like, Mom, I love you. It's been really tough out here. I miss your cooking. Tell Miranor he's dumb. Tell Flora I say hi. Tell Dad, I've grown into an awesome blah 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 blah. And it's just like a whole thing. And then I just send back to Miranor. I send back a picture of me slaying a dragon. It's like, hey, dummy head, you guess what? I slayed a dragon. That's so much better than that dumb Hydra you slayed. Yeah, that's right. I was at Novo's cart. Yeah, mine was better. It was a big adult green dragon. He kind of lies a bit and embellishes the story. And sends him back one as well.
Astri, the Aotera goes, yeah, okay, two packages for 5 gold a pop. Thank you very much. I will get this delivered ASAP. And he takes your letters and he takes your money and he scurries off as he runs on all fours to the nearest town. So the 3 of you get ready to venture out for the day.
I do leave a giant poster with Drell, Armos, and I killing a mimic and a dragon for Novo with my signature.
Yes, sir. You leave a giant picture. Novo laughs at it and goes, oh, very talented, tiny boy. Yes, very talented. And you 3 begin to go on your way. Where are the 3 of you heading?
I think we're still headed to Lord Baron's Divider, so
yeah.
I think we kind of just continue up the road.
Okay. You 3 begin to venture out back onto the road to your original destination. You are traveling along the Capitol Road, heading westward, a little northwest. The day goes on and nothing eventful really happens until you see a river crossing your path. On the river is a stone bridge. Next to the stone bridge are a couple of towers and what looks like to be a guardhouse. You knew this was coming up. This is one of the Red Guard checkpoints. It's in the middle of the day. You don't see any other travelers coming or going. You seem to be the only 3 travelers about to pass through this checkpoint. In the guard towers, you can clock. There are 2 guards looking out. Looks like they're just doing patrol. You see about 2 guards standing at the base of the bridge. And you see this guardhouse that has some smoke coming out of the chimney. The guardhouse looks pretty well in size. I can get house a good amount of units.
All right, guys. So I guess, just kind of play cool.
Yes, I'm pretty pro at playing cool. I was one of the coolest guys back at the tribe, so I got this.
Just
homie.
Don't talk so much, Menace. Just.
What if I want to say hi? What if they're being really nice?
Nope. Only talk to them if they ask us questions.
But that could be them being nice, right? So if they ask a question nicely.
Hey, was the Red Guard nice to you when they sent the assassin after you and stabbed you? Were they nice then?
No.
So you can't trust them. Just can't trust them. So just answer what they need.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Let's
I forgot.
keep going.
I forgot. Yeah, I'll be quiet. I'll try and be quiet. Sid, be quiet. God. Yeah, be quiet, Sid. Oh my gosh. Oh, so loud, Sid.
Sid, shut up.
Yeah, Sid, shut up. Reginald pipes up. And Sid is just sitting at the back of the cart, kicking his feet, swinging.
I like to think Sid Jr. goes over, puts an arm around him.
Pats him on the pebble back. So the 3 of you are going to approach this checkpoint. Is there anything you would like to do before you approach the checkpoint?
I can't go into a rage, huh? No, just kidding.
I mean, if you want to go to a checkpoint really angry.
No, I'm good. I'm just gonna play cool, playing it cool. I'm just gonna make sure the bag that has all the blood shards is very well hidden under my cloak.
Go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check as you adjust yourself as you approach.
It's a 5.
Wait, what'd you do again?
I just made sure a bag was hidden. I don't think that's I'm not it's not obvious. It's just a bag. I'm just making sure,
Drell, you adjust your belongings and you stiffen up and you're trying to be on your best behavior to not stand out too much than you already do.
Exactly.
The 3 of you approach the bridge as 2 guards come up. As you approach the bridge, you see somebody on the tower closest to you signal down to the guards at the base of the bridge, letting them know that there are some travelers coming by. 2 guards approach you as you go to the base of the bridge in a non-threatening manner. They are wearing red guard outfits. They are wearing half plate armor. They have large kite shields. They have spears. They are also equipped with sheathed swords, and they are wearing very sturdy visors. These guards look a little more well kept than the ones you've seen in Gilo or in Dilmore. They do not look overworked. They look like they are alert and well rested. Ye be still, ye be still, ye be still. Welcome, travelers. Welcome. I see you are trying to cross the river. This is a checkpoint provided by the Red Guard. We just need to ask you a couple questions before ye travel over to the next territory. Ye understand?
Ye.
Ah, very well, very well. You see the second guard pulls out a pen and pad, and he begins to write. Some things down. Be like, yeah. So we have 3 individuals trying to cross the river. Where is your destination?
Our destination. We're headed
forward.
Aye. And the guard laughs a little bit as he thinks that it's pretty playful.
That was some Minotaur humor.
Yeah, we're headed to the Ashari Mountains.
You see him and the guard like look at each other and laugh nervously, and they're like, although I don't doubt that's where you're from, big guy. That's a little bit of a trek. And what business do you have in North Trillis?
That's where I'm from. Headed home, see my family. My friends are coming with me.
That's us.
Aye, okay. I mean, for such a destination, you must have the proper paperwork to pass the divider, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
Ye show documents, please. And you be on your way.
Can I show him the note that I had to cross it the other way?
You absolutely can. So you hand him this document. You hand him this letter that Aunt Dory gave you when you first set out on your journey. And he looks at it and goes, and he wasn't expecting to be handed anything. And he flips it open. He begins to read. And it's about, in the letter, he raises his eyebrows and he goes, this is a letter to Lord Baron himself and signed and approved. However, it only mentions you. Ye doesn't say anything about companions.
You're saying we have this letter, and you're questioning bringing more people? This is an official document, sir.
He looks at you, and he's a little taken back as you reveal your face to him, and he goes, "Aye, sir, but this document," and he taps on the paper, is good for passage for 1, and ye are 3.
Well, that's why we were headed to Lord Baron's right now to get his approval to cross with my friends. But we have to go through you first.
Aye. Well, Drell, as he reads the paperwork and he looks back at you.
Oh, fuck, it has my name. Fuck.
Aye, Drell, I do agree that this is, it's just, excuse me for my candor, as we don't get many traveler like you heading north, usually to town of Gilo or maybe the vineyards along the way. But North Trillis, well, I'm very flattered. I'm very honored to see someone of your stature. And he looks at the letter again and he goes, okay, given the approval here, and Lord Baron did sign it himself with his seal, I'd be happy to let you through. I just need to perform my civic duties. We just need to ask you a couple of questions and then take a look at your wares that you are bringing, making sure there's no illegal items aboard, and then you'll be on your way. And he smiles at you and folds up the letter and he hands it back to you.
Yeah, Minas nods furiously, trying so hard not to talk.
Say, it's okay, little one. We all friendly here. We all friendly, yeah?
Yes. I ate a garden bowl this morning. No, it was a puree. I'm sorry, I lied. It was a puree. And he's just seeing
the 2 guards look at each other and goes, I think you're going to convince Lord Baron to really bring this one north.
It's a work in progress.
Aye, so please Drell, as we know who you are, can you please introduce me to your two friends?
Yeah, this is Menace.
Menace Pebblewalker of the Ivory Boulders. That's right. I'm going to be chieftain someday. You probably know my father, Titus. As he explodes, having wanted to talk like the whole time.
Aye. It's like, okay. And you see the other guard write down the information. And he goes, and your red fellow friend here.
Wow, why does it gotta be red?
I look at Armos. I go, this is Armos.
Hi. Yomos. And he writes down the name and he goes, okay, just a few simple questions. Have you seen any dangers in your travels?
Well, I mean,
Heading here specifically, is there anything we should be on the lookout for?
no, I mean, the last thing we saw was the whole city of, Dillmore catching on fire. That's why we left. We're headed home.
We've had plenty of contractor and workers going through the area heading there. Yes, truly a tragedy.
Yeah, hey, I don't know if you noticed, but there've been a lot of, dead animals on the road.
I haven't seen.
And a lot of fires recently. It's really weird.
And my last question is, and he looks at you sternly and he goes, ye have any blood shards in your cart?
My eye twitches.
And that is where we're going to end this week's session.
No. Why would you ask that?
Of course not. What kind of people do you think we are? Sick savages.
Blood shards? Never heard of them.
We will continue that conversation in session 40, baby. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Everybody, thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging out. This is a good episode. Did not expect you guys to kill a dragon in the first 10 minutes or so.
Good job, Drill.
We did an 8.
On his own turn, by the way. On his own turn. So, Drell, for that, I'm going to award you an inspiration die for that amazing riposte.
Yeah.
Amazing riposte.
And for the record, I actually even forgot to roll the superiority die that was supposed to. I always forget to do that, so I could have got another D8 of damage in there. But
my God, I gave
roll it. We'll roll that in the after show to see how much we got.
Fuck you. You'll fucking kill my dragon. I had so many cool plans for him too, and so many more traps laid out. I will be sharing that map on in the Discord. That whole Dragons map. It's a really cool map. I'm really proud of it. I put a lot of work into it.
Good map.
I'll be you can see it on podcast spoilers in the Discord, which you should join, my good sir or madame. I'm staring at you through my screen. I'm staring at you through the car speakers / headphones.
Hey, can you feel the gaze now, Mr. Krabs?
While you listen to this on Spotify, I'm staring at you. Devil vision.
Devil side.
It goes forever.
Does anybody have any closing remarks before we go into Who Brays Heroes?
Listen, if you tell anybody about the podcast, which you will, you're allowed to tell them it's the best podcast, D&D podcast you've listened to. You're allowed to tell them it's 5 stars after you rate it 5 stars, but you're not allowed to tell them that we have blood shards.
Yeah.
Okay, that's between you and me.
Yep.
Between us and you, the listener. Okay. Okay. All right. I think we're good.
And don't forget Fireball. Cast Fireball.
Fireball. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of fireballs in the near future,
or maybe just one big one.
Or maybe just one big one.
Yeah, with all the fire.
Yeah.
Where this is going, we might need just one big one.
Oh my gosh, we'll talk about that in the after show. Holy.
Yes, sir. Everybody, thank you so much for the love and support and everything in between. We appreciate you immensely. Let's go on and shout out the Patreon supporters. Take it away, future me.
First is Ulrich Shieldust. This blacksmith spent many sleepless nights helping Dillmore get back to working order after catastrophic events burned the city to the ground. Ulrich helped many citizens build their homes and forged many new tools for Dillmore's first responders. He was offered a position at the Red Guard, but turned it down as he is currently mourning over the death of his jazzy friend, Chet. That's sad. Next is Alara Dawnstar, a monk of the astral cranes of the Copper Mountains, who just took her first rest day in 5 years from her workout routine to go help the citizens of Dillmore in any way possible. Citizens were in awe as she hammered in nails with her fists. I heard she made friends with an enthusiastic blacksmith who told them tales of the Blood Shard Bandits. Artemis is new to the Sigil College crew. Well, they don't go to the college, rather work security there. But congratulations on the new job. We'll see how long this one lasts, as Artemis has been seen, bouncing from job to job. I heard they just broke up a fight in the mess hall after a halfling boy made fun of a goblin girl whose parents were lost recently in a cart explosion. How tragic. Also new to the Sigil College alumni is Julius Kendrick. Not much is known about this man other than rumors connecting him to dangerous cults and black magic. I don't know why, but I have a bad feeling about this new supporter. Next are Humbrea's heroes. We're going to start with Pascal Elliott, or Charcoal Darts as she's known as in the art community. Pascal took days off from her commission work to paint walls in the streets of Dillmore after hearing about what went down. Her art brought new life to the rebuilt version of the Knots. Children were enthralled by her magical moving paintings, and after a few extra days teaching their youth to paint, Pascal went back home to settle a copyright dispute after someone by the name of Just Inberger used her art without permission to advertise for their improv show. Now it is Man with Glass. Once a legendary glassblower, now infamous rogue, has been locked up for stealing hundreds of artificer's tools in Humbrea. Well, they were locked up before blowing a hole in the wall with a destructive potion that he had slipped by security. If you know where Man with Glass is, please contact the Red Guard with any and all information. Alex Judge Dredd was last seen brawling in the Kambuki fighting pits. He was kicked out, however, after jumping in the ring to beat up a contestant who was fighting dirty. Witnesses report Dredd shouting things like, "You have fought your last battle," and "How do you like getting sand in your eyes?" after pile driving the poor guy into the ground. Yikes. Joshua Weaver was indeed imprisoned after stealing tons and tons of wool north of the border, but was recently released. See, last time I thought it was one or the other. It's actually both. Apparently, after seeing the bag Josh made with all the wool that he stole, Lord Baron was so impressed he hired Joshua on the spot to work in his labs. I wonder what kind of magical bags he's working on now. But anyways, that's all for this week's supporters. If you'd like to support us on Patreon, that would be patreon.com/DND404. There are lots of fun little perks you get, and it really is the best way to help our podcast because it goes to the editing costs, and that's about it. None of it has gone back to us, but that's okay because it helps us do what we love. That's all for today.